How do cats get worms? How to understand feline parasitic infections. Cats are interesting animals that are known for being quick, good at hunting, and naturally curious. However, cats can get some health problems. And parasite infections are one of them, even though cats are very cute. Parasites like worms are common in cats and can make them sick. This piece will answer the question, how do cats catch worms? And talk about the different kinds of worms that cats can get. Different kinds of worms in cats. Before we talk about how cats catch worms, it's important to know what kinds of worms they usually get. The most common types of worms found in cats are Toxocara chatu and Toxascaris leonina, two types of roundworms. These are long worms that look like spaghetti and live in a cat's digestive system. Roundworms can be passed down from mother to kitten. And adult cats can get them from eating sick rodents or soil that is contaminated with them. Two types of tapeworms are Dipylidium caninum and Taenia spp. Tapeworms are flat, segmented parasites that live in cats and connect to their intestines. Most of the time, cats get tapeworms by eating bugs that carry tapeworm larvae. This is about hookworms Ancylostoma tubaeforme and Ancylostoma braziliense. Hookworms are very small worms that look like hooks and stick to the inside of a cat's stomach. Hookworms can get into cats through soil that is contaminated or through touch with feces that is contaminated. Heartworms, also known as Dirofilaria immitis. Mosquito bites are how heartworms are spread. Heartworm larvae can be spread by mosquito bites to cats, which can cause a serious illness that could be deadly. The lungs of worms called Aelurostrongylus abstrusus and Troglostrongylus spp. Lungworms tend to affect a cat's lungs. They get them by eating sick snails or slugs or grooming fur that is contaminated. How cats get worms. 1. Taking in food. Worms are most often caught by cats eating things that are sick. Among these are eating infected mice. Cats are natural hunters, so they may catch and eat rodents that have worms in them. Eating dirty soil. Cats like to dig and play in dirt, which can contain worm eggs or larvae. Grooming. Cats are very good at grooming themselves and other cats. If they lick fur that has worm eggs on it, they can eat the parasites. 2. Taking in fleas. Tapeworms are different because they need a host in between, which is usually a flea. If a cat eats a flea while cleaning, it can get tapeworm larvae inside it. 3. Bite from a mosquito. Mosquito bites are how heartworms are spread. Cats can get heartworm worms from mosquito bites. The larvae can get into the bloodstream and move to the heart and lungs. 4. Environment in bad shape. Wombles can also be caught by cats in dirty places. For example, worm eggs or larvae can stay in the ground after an affected cat poops outside, making it easy for other cats to get infected. How to keep cats from getting worm infections. It is very important for cats' health and well-being that they don't get worms. What you can do to stop this from happening. 1. Regular care for your pet. Make an appointment with your vet for regular checkups. They can suggest the right deworming methods and give you tips on how to avoid getting parasites. 2. Deworming. Give your pet the deworming medicine that your vet tells you to. How often you deworm your cat may depend on how it lives and what risks it faces. 3. Flea control. To lower your chance of getting tapeworms, use methods to keep fleas away. Fleas can be kept away with regular cleaning and flea killers. 4. Getting rid of mosquitoes. If you live in an area where heartworms are common, talk to your vet about ways to keep your pet from getting heartworms. These could be physical treatments or pills to take by mouth. 5. Hygiene. Make sure your cat's living space is clean and get rid of waste right away. This can help keep worm eggs from polluting the surroundings. There are a number of things that veterinarians can do to help keep cats from getting worms. These precautions are very important for keeping a cat healthy and lowering the chance of health problems related to worms. Here are some of the most important things that vets do and advice they give to keep cats from getting worms. 1. Checkups every so often. Taking your cat to the vet for regular checkups is important for keeping an eye on its general health. During these trips, the vet can talk about the cat's lifestyle, how it might be exposed to parasites, and suggest ways to keep them away. 2. Medicines for deworming. Deworming drugs can be given by veterinarians based on the cat's age, habits, and risk factors. Kittens usually get their first deworming when they are very young, and adults may need to get dewormed from time to time, based on their needs. 3. Examinations of the feces. Veterinarians may look at a cat's poop to see if there are any worm eggs or larvae in it. This helps figure out if the infection is still present and helps choose the right deworming medicine. 4. How to avoid getting heartworms. In places where heartworm illness is common, veterinarians may suggest ways to keep heartworms from spreading. Some of these are cosmetic treatments, pills to take by mouth, and injections. Heartworm preventives must be used regularly to keep cats safe from this potentially deadly bug. 5. Getting rid of fleas. Veterinarians give advice on how to get rid of fleas, because tapeworms often need them as intermediate hosts. They can suggest flea control products that are safe and successful, such as spot-on treatments and pills that you take by mouth. 6. Lifestyle assessment. Veterinarians look at a cat's lifestyle and risk factors to figure out the best ways to keep it from getting sick. Cats that live outside may have different needs than cats that only live inside, and cats that live with other pets may be at a higher risk. 7. Recommendations for good hygiene. Your vet may be able to give you advice on how to keep your cat's living space clean. Worm eggs can't get into the environment if litter is thrown away properly and feces is picked up right away. 8. Education. Vets teach cat owners how to spot worm illnesses in their cats. With this information, owners can spot possible problems early and get treatment right away. 9. Vaccines. Some vaccines can help keep cats from getting worms by protecting them from diseases that weaken their immune systems and make them more likely to get worms. Based on your cat's health and danger factors, your vet can tell you what vaccinations are best for them. 10. Regular health plans. A lot of veterinary clinics have health plans that include preventive care like shots, deworming, and parasite control. These plans can help you keep your cat healthy without spending a lot of money. It's important to remember that the best way to keep cats from getting hurt may depend on their age, health, and way of life. So, it's important to talk to your vet about making a personalized prevention care plan for your cat. This will help keep them healthy and free of worm infections and other problems. Taking your cat to the vet regularly and talking to them openly are important for keeping them healthy. It is very important to know how cats catch worms for their health and well-being. Different kinds of worms can get into cats through food they eat, touch with infected fleas, mosquito bites, and being in dirty places. For your cat to stay healthy and avoid getting worms, you should talk to your vet. Follow a preventative health care plan, and practice good cleanliness. You can make sure that your cat lives a healthy, parasite-free life this way.